Well, my experience with legislation on violence against women goes back to when I was a very young MP in 1982 in New Zealand. And the Domestic Violence Act was passed, giving special attention to violence against women in the home. When I was Prime Minister, we had a very big campaign called It's Not Okay. It's not okay to hit your wife. Actually, it's not okay to hit your children. It's not okay to hit anybody. And we were really campaigning very hard against physical violence in any form. The most heart-wrenching thing I heard on any of my travels was a woman who was representing women living with HIV, who said that she contracted HIV during the Civil War in her country, when there was so much rape of women by combatants raging backwards and forwards in the communities. And you put yourself in the place of that woman and think, just what a terrible, terrible tragedy, the rape, to be followed by a diagnosis of HIV. I was pretty impressed when I was in Iraq in very recent months to meet women in civil society groups who are partners of UNDP in a big push we're doing on Iraq to help people tackle domestic violence. That means working with the civil society groups. It means working with the police so that they take the issue of domestic violence seriously. It means training of judges, of prosecutors. In other words, there's a whole system to put in place to ensure that countries don't let those who perpetrate domestic violence have impunity. Among the particularly powerful testimony I've seen in my own country over the years is where men who have themselves been perpetrators have spoken out and said, I was just so wrong in what I did and I want to make up for it. So I think that where people are prepared to turn the page and then talk about it, that's particularly powerful. But all men can be spokespeople for homes where women and girls are safe. Violence against women is not inevitable. It must be something we aim to take out of every society in the world. Women have a right to live in peace and safety in their homes and in their communities. Women and girls are the prime victims of this kind of violence in the home, and the message has to be, it is unacceptable. So join whatever campaign is going, whether it's on social media, and have your say. Speak up for women and girls to be able to live in safety.